All right, everybody, questions for Kadary, Tyrese, and Al?
Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tyrese, a lot was asked of you in this game. You're defending a terrific big man. Played a lot of minutes. The offense ran through you for a lot of the stretch. What do you think of Shaw's faith in you to do that? How do you think you responded?
I'm thankful to be in this situation. We were just 0-3, and I feel like he believed in me, and that gave me a lot of confidence. And I felt like I came out today and I showed what I'm able to do. And even Soriano, he's a great big man. It was a tough matchup. He had a really great game, double-double, and they're a really good team. So they're gonna do damage in the Big East. So you can still watch out for St. John's.
For any of these guys, you were down 10 and then it just flipped on a dime. What do you think changed the momentum? Was something said, a tweak, anything that changed in particular?
I feel like just the huddles, during fouls and little timeouts, just communicating with each other. That's probably the key. That's what helped us turn around the game. Just staying together while things were not going our way.
Al, what was it for you today from the start, hitting your first 2 threes, your best game in a Seton Hall uniform? What was it for you?
Just trying to find, my niche. And, the team, did a good job of finding me. Kadary, he's a good, facilitator, court general. So I was just, just getting in my spots and just being ready to take the shot if they needed. So.
Tyrese, what did you think of Al's game, how he responded, and what does it do for everyone else when you have a guy like that opening the floor up?
Super happy for him, because especially yesterday, his shot wasn't falling that much. I said, don't even worry, the ball's gonna just keep on coming to you. And then today, he had a great game. So I believe in him. We all believe in him, and he's gonna continue to do great things for our team.
Kadary, team had 17 assists today, moved the ball really well. It wasn't just you, but everybody. What's it like for you as a point guard to see the ball popping like that? How much of a different team does that make us?
I feel like it makes it a different team because we spread love and good energy, and that's all you need to play the game. Effort, energy, and just the will to want to win.
Al, I want to ask you about Tyrese. You heard me ask him, he was asked to do a lot. Soriano's a really good player.
Right.
What do you think how he responded to that challenge?
Yeah, he responded real well. I mean, his recent preparation throughout the week heading into the game, I've been seeing him working and, just, trying to be the aggressor and trying to, land the first punch and, just trying to physically be there and his presence, trying to make other big guys feel that. So he's done a good job with that. And, the sky's the limit for him. He's a ton of talent. So we all believe in him, and like Kadary said, just spreading love and, building that chemistry, that team chemistry together is what's going to make the guys like us. Yeah. You guys.
Tyrese, you're not a real 5-man, okay, but you're playing the 5 and you're doing a heck of a job. What kind of preparation have you put into the game playing in the middle, and are you getting more comfortable?
Most definitely getting a lot more comfortable, especially learning from previous guys that were here. I see how Mamu played the 5 sometimes, and Ike and Rowe and those guys. I learned where your spot should be, and always being aggressive and always being low and ready to play, because anything could happen, and being the big guy, you could really be a game changer, especially in college basketball. So I feel like I learned a lot from before, and even Coach Shaw just always telling me to stay aggressive. So that's probably the main thing.
Just a few more guys, Marvin.
Al, let's go for you. They was pushing tempo against you guys, and you handling the ball. What changed in the first half and second half? Because it seemed like when you guys start pushing tempo, they ran out of gas.
Right. Yeah, they're good defensive team. They're good scrappy. They like to scrap and just back tap or whatever. We just have to stay poised and just be comfortable with that. And like I said, we practiced, we've been ready for it. So all we had to do is just stick to the plan that we have for the game.
For the 3 of you, what was it like practice off the Marquette loss, the disappointment there leading up to this? And what was the difference in the 2 games?
Go ahead, start us off.
I'll say just knowing that what's at stake and then pouring into the next game, and how we have to bounce back and show everybody what they said. Marquette's not the team that we are.
Yeah, same thing. Pretty much what Cook said. Just coming out, gotta put that in the past right now, because right now our back was against the wall, and still against the wall for real. But just gotta come back every game mentally focused for the next one and the next one and the next one, because the Big East was tough this year and anyone could beat anyone. So we just kind of stay focused and just keep on winning these games from here on out.
It's a long season, guys. You're going to go through peaks and valleys, obviously, but with the start that you had, do you exhale and say, we finally got one here? What's the attitude and, you know, the feeling in that locker room after the game?
Yeah, just ready for the next, and you just staying in the gym, you know, doing what we do. I feel like we just gotta keep progressing from there, and good things are happening. So,
Is there relief to get this win, though?
Let's get more.
Yeah, just gotta get more.
Yeah, just gotta get more. I would say it's most definitely some relief, but we know we're a good team. We have a ton of good guys, talented guys that that can ball out. So,
Coach Holloway's waiting outside, so
Just to piggyback on that a little bit, obviously the 0-3 start, Coach Holloway said it was kind of a must-win game. Was that communicated during the week, and did you kind of feel the pressure of that?
yeah, the emphasis on that was very big. I mean, our guys just came in practice and just worked 2 times harder than what we've been doing. Like I said, just been progressing and learning from our previous battles.
All right, last two.
Kadary, when you were asked about the difference in the way that the team played, you mentioned effort and the way that you guys exerted yourselves. Do you feel like that was? I mean, they're a pretty scrappy team, but did you feel like Seton Hall's makeup is right for beating them in that category? Effort, putting it out.
Yeah, I felt like we adapted after they was up 10. When we came back out swinging, they had nothing for us. They're a competitive team. They played hard, and St. John's they're gonna give some teams some problems this year.
Jerry, last one.
Guys, you just beat a talented Big East team by 22. What does that tell you about what this team can achieve?
That we're deep. Every night is gonna be someone different, especially with this team. Just kind of like come out there with all the energy we got, and then like sky's the limit for this team. Like I played on a lot of teams here, and like we're just as good as any other team I played here at Seton Hall. So I just feel like once we lock in and just find that once we like get that real click, it's gonna be a great story for us and for Seton Hall.
All right, thank you guys.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you.
Happy New Year.